and I will talk about my hobby, which is playing softball. I want to start saying the origin of softball. Softball is a sport that I particularly recommend for all people because it's a good sport, and was originated in the city of Chicago in 1987 by a reporter called Hancock. He invented to play in a gym, so because of that reason, the distance of the bases are more short than baseball. First, instead that we know that ball, he used a glove of boxing, like a shape with a ball, and a bumble stick, like a bat, and the bases were made by chalk. Now, and that is this beautiful originate. In the past, some people thought that softball was a sport for ladies, but actually, in our time, softball can be played for men and women. There exist like mundials that participate in Mexico, United States, and the rest of that. First of all, I will talk about some rules of this sport, and then why is my hobby, and then the time I have been playing and the material that you need to use for this. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with softball, but it sounds like baseball, but have a few differences. And for that reason, I don't will say all the rules, only that I think that are more important. The first of these is that you need to know the difference between baseball and softball. In baseball, the pitch are underhand, like this, and in baseball, as you learn, is this. And the ball is different, but the size and the bat equal with the size. So the field rule is runners might not have been based until the bat had been pitched, but the pitcher. And this is very important because in baseball you can move when the pitcher have the ball, but in softball no. As already know, the team has 9 players to start or continue, or 10 players like maximum. As you know, 4 balls and 2 balls. The distance, as you can see, the distance between home to first is 60 feet, and it's equal to first to second, second to third, and third to home. The distance before the pitching and the home are 25 or 45 feet. It depends if it is fast pitch or soft pitch. And the distance between the home and the fielders are 250 feet. Okay. Why this is my hobby? Why is my hobby? Turning back, that I will say before, this is my hobby because since I was 15 years old, I have been playing softball. So I consider a big part of my life because since I was 15, every Saturday I wake up early and go to play. No matter if the last night I go to party or whatever I do, I always go and play. So for that reason, I think that is very important for me. And other reason is because in the softball, you can make a lot of friends, and we can go outside the field. And then I would like to say that since I was a child, I go with my father to see play softball or baseball, and that is a part of me because I think that is more than a hobby. It's a part of my life because I still play for many years because you can play. You don't need a lot of condition to play. And the materials you need is a ball, a bat, a helmet, the gloves, and base, and 3 umpires. But the most important that I think is the kind of glove that you use, because I don't know if you know the difference between the glove that you use in the different base that you play. So this is the measures, And I could put a picture, but I think that it's more important that I show you, for you, the different kind of gloves. So, the first is the catcher gloves, that is something like this. It's important because they are more soft, because the pitch obviously faster, and they help you that you can use your hand. And this is the first base glove is equal like catcher. It's like this. As you can see, this part are equal for this. But this is like a glove normally, because the first base receive all the fast ball for the bases. And this is an infielder glove. As you can see, it's smallest than this, because it's like it's your hand. Because the pitch or the ball come very quickly, you need to reaction very, very quickly. And it's like your hand, because you need to feel comfortable with this. And the fielder here is more large, because you can have more weight for the field. And it is this. And my key point is that you know that softball is not like my hobby. It's like a part of my life, and I think that it would be important that if someone want to try to play one sport, but not with a special team or something like that, you can play softball, because there are many leagues of that we say like botaneros, and you can play all. And if you don't know play, not important, because you only go to have